years ago in Acapulco, Thiem was a young player still making his mark in the sport, falling at the final qualifying round. Fast forward to 2016, the 22-year-old Austrian could be reaching a pivotal phase of his career. A recent title in Buenos Aires and a run to the Final Four in Rio, Thiem arrived in Mexico with a real shot at the title.
2 years ago I played here, I lost to Goffin, and we were both just outside the top 100, so it's pretty impressive how we developed and how much happened in these 2 years. And of course I'm pretty satisfied how all the things went. For sure, I mean, I always had this little protection that I'm still young, but yeah, now I'm already 22. It's not that young anymore, and there are many even younger players coming up. So I think now for me this year and next year, it's the time where I really have to step up and where I have to start to play well at the very big tournaments.
Big tournament runs will come, but beating big players is already a regular occurrence. The quarter-final felling of David Ferrer in Rio, Dominic himself described as one of the finest performances of his career.
He's a very good player. He has power with their shots. He's strong. He has a very good forehand, good serve. I think and he can improve more his game. So he's one of the best tennis on the tour. He will be top 10, I think so.
This was a little bit missing. Last year I didn't beat top 10 guy, and I think this is the most important things for young players like me, to get the experience, to get as many matches as possible against these big guys, because then you can see what their level is and you can slowly increase your self level to this.
Thiem may be the youngest player in the top 20, but so many before him have tried to break into the small group of superstars who have monopolised big tournament success in recent years. Tellingly, no player born in the 1990s has yet won a Grand Slam.
Probably it's a very special era to be that many good players in one era, and there are for sure many young and very promising players, and I think maybe it's not this year, maybe it's not next year, but then it's time for them, and I hope that I'm one of them to step up and to break into the top 4 and start to win the big titles as the Grand Slams.
2014 Acapulco champion Grigor Dimitrov knows all about being christened with the poison chalice of the sport's next big thing.
Everywhere I've gone, I felt I was sort of like riding the wave. You put yourself in a good position to play those big matches, and then all of a sudden you drop a few points and your ranking is back, and then all of a sudden you have to play again against those guys, and I think it's one of the toughest things to beat them throughout. So it's just not easy. I mean, obviously you see now some sort of the younger players are playing better tennis, and I think it comes a point in it comes a point in your life that you got to decide which way you want to go.
The future lies open for Thiem, and in the short term, the Austrian remains focused on maintaining his eye-catching Latin American form on the Acapulco hard courts.
I'm happy that I've been to Buenos Aires, to Rio the last 2 weeks, because there it was even hotter than here, so I'm at least used to the conditions, and the longer the tournament goes, the better I think I get in shape again. It's also not easy from clay to hard court, but I made it pretty well this time. And yeah, I'm just watching from match to match and not looking further than tomorrow.